News, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Northern Elder says Tinubu will not be re-elected in 2027, and APC chieftain Lukman also disclosed this. Now, Lukman, by the way, in case you're not aware, has resigned from APC, and he says it's not because he has anything against Tinubu, but he feels that even Buhari's government that was terrible will be better than but Buhari's government that was terrible, he feels very strongly to be better than Tinubu's administration. He said because Tinubu has all around him terrible people, unbelievable set of people who are working with him. He said, take for instance, the person Tinubu pronounced as, APC chairman Ganduje is someone who should be in prison, a man who was caught collecting bribe, or is it the Senate president who, as a governor, almost destroyed his state? Then we know that he became a Niger Delta, chairman, and Niger Delta up to today, the accounts cannot be reconciled, and now is Senate president. To mention but a few, all the old crooks are back in Tinubu's government. He says for him, what he sees is that he does not see light at the end of the tunnel. And so he has resigned. But apart from resign, he says he feels very strongly that Tinubu will not be re-elected, that the North will not support Tinubu. And that's why Tinubu, they are trying to get as much states in the North as possible. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Tinubu will not be re-elected in 2027. Lukman disclosed the North will not support him. He is not doing anything well that will help this nation in the right way. In a press briefing held in Abuja on Wednesday, Dr. Sali Lukman, the former Director General of the All Progressive Congress, says he feels very strongly that Tinubu will not be re-elected come 2027. He said Tinubu has started on a very wrong note and a lot of persons and people are not happy. All the issues currently happening in the country has positioned and has shown to Nigerians that Tinubu, there was so much talk but no works, and has nothing to provide to this nation. He feels very strongly that Tinubu will not be re-elected with the current disposition of things, and hence he has resigned and wants Tinubu to think very seriously on the issues that are on ground and how we can bring leadership to make Nigeria better instead of working against the people. He said his resignation is not about Tinubu personally, but everything put together, watching everything and ensuring that Nigerians have the best. Currently, with what he can see, he does not see this country moving forward in the hands of Tinubu. And so he's very skeptical and he wants out of this and wants Nigerians to understand. Okay, he wants Nigerians to understand that he's not taking it personal, but he's living because of what he sees. And somebody like this is speaking like this. Okay, somebody like this is speaking like this. There must be something he's saying that others may not be seeing. So this is what is happening, this is what is going on, and why Nigerians again and again, every one of us must ensure that we are standing on a position of truth in order to save this nation and to deliver her from the current hands of those who may want to destroy the nation. So it is important. It is very, very important. Every one of us, Lukman said, let me tell you the honest truth. Nigerians will kick, Tinubu out in 2027. That's not me. That's him. He said he feels very strongly that Tinubu will not be re-elected. Nigerians will kick him out in 2027. And that is not even, him just saying words. He said with what he can see, Nigerians will kick him out. He's a former national vice chairman of the North, of the Northwest of the All Progressive Congress, has reportedly sent out a warning and expressed concern about the growing economic problem and hunger in Nigeria. Lukman has issued a warning stating that with what he can see, Nigeria is heading for another, something that he cannot put together. And he feels very strongly that Nigerians, President Muhammadu Buhari, tenure will be better than this Tinubu's own, and that Nigerians will not elect Tinubu come 2027. He feels very strongly that there is something seriously wrong and every single person needs to understand what is going on and that Nigerians should understand this. In response to the economic distress, he warned that the failure to address these concerns could result APC outburst in 2027. Lukman emphasized the collective responsibility of APC leaders, including himself, to communicate this warning to Bola Ahmed Tinubu so that he can take it very seriously. He said this calls for an honest opinion to look at things more critically rather than being trying to hide the truth. He said if this country is to move forward, if a lot of things are to happen, if we're going to be if we're going to be very honest, we need to realize that Nigerians cannot continue in the same vein, in the same way, and expect that things will suddenly change and that the country will suddenly get better. He said from where he's standing and what he can see, Tinubu will be kicked out of office come 2027 because right now the nation is going through a lot. There's a lot of turbulence already, and the economy, with everything that is happening, he said he really doubts it, that Tinubu will still be there in 2027. He finds it very hard to swallow. He said Nigerians will bust him out of office. He said because, Tinubu has come in and it is not what they imagined. He said things are worse off and the people are suffering, the economy and everything happening. He cannot begin to, mention it, how bad things are currently at the moment. Well, my lovely, wonderful people, it is what it is. And if there's any time where every one of us should take a stand and ensure that the right things are done, it is now. It is really now. So my people, what do you think currently with the whole spark of insecurity, economic hardship? But Tinubu has said it before that he will slow down the economy and reduce purchasing power. He said it. Apollo Media will produce that video to you. He said it, that he was going to slow down the economy and reduce purchasing power in order to control the masses. When they don't have, whatever you say to them, they will do. Then you will continue to be in charge. You will continue to be relevant, and you will continue to, take possession of the people. That is his mission statement. Nothing more, nothing less. Those are his mission statements. Those are the things he needs to do. So when you look at it, you understand that there is a very serious need, okay, to rise up and to ensure that, the right things are done. So it is what it is. Everybody has got responsibility in order for us to take charge and do not allow selfish individuals to decide what happens to us. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from all of us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.